Hello, good evening. I'm back. The day before game is out. Get that out. Avatar game, here it is. Day before out, Avatar in. Gonna check out my 4090, do some 4K and stuff, play around. Got a few different kind of settings to test. We've got DLSS, FSR 3. We do have this secret settings, which I will check out, but currently at the moment I haven't got it running because there's like a weird issue where once you enable it, then you have to basically restart the whole launcher without the command. It doesn't seem to work. You can't switch it off once it's switched on, if that makes sense. I didn't want it to interfere, so play for a little bit with these, like just testing different settings here, and then I'll reboot the game with the secret settings. I don't want there to be any like clash between them, because I tried it out quick and I then just switched everything to low and I was getting the same frame rate as I was with the max settings. It was, I don't know, it seemed to like bug it a little bit. So I've just left it out for now, but we'll check it in a little bit. So I'm at 4K here. I'll do 4K native first. And then we've got everything maxed. No ray tracing or anything. This is actually their like own in-house engine, isn't it? Snowdrop. So there is a reflection setting. This one here. But we got that max. So on this secret setting thing, you get basically like another setting here, which is called max, which is designed for future hardware. But we'll check it out. Check it out in a little bit. I did have a game going, but I'm just going to start a new one just so we can play from the beginning. Did I refund the day before? No, because I'm over the... I think I'm over the time. And I'm not too bothered holding on to it. You know, maybe try it in a couple of years or something. That's the equivalent ray reflection. Can't see the overlay. Yeah, it's not on yet. We're in the cutscene. I mean, do we need it now? I'll switch it on now, but...
Discovered we mean it was the first time humans came here. When we arrived, we realized that this was an opportunity to create beneficial relationships with the indigenous peoples. We created avatars like mine to help
specular reflection, so it's their own in-house engine type ray tracing. Is it actually ray tracing though, or is it screen space reflections?
To reach out to the Na'vi clans and to help us to create those alliances. Can anyone tell me how that can be done?
Icy, hello. I guess I could probably look in the settings. I can't look yet.
That's absolutely correct, Taylor.
Director Mercer, we have been going over TAP's mission as you requested.
Why would Na'vi want to have alliances with you?
Alma. You have no idea what life is like out there, Ahari. It's savage. We found you as children after your clan abandoned you.
Graphics look good on the characters.
A future. A purpose.
Our clan would never have abandoned us. Built up on its land.
I allowed you to keep that dirty trinket under the condition it remained in your bunk, Hand it over.
It was our mother's. It's not a dirty trinket. You don't even know what a song chord is.
Harry? It's just a broken string. I know this is difficult for you, but you have to accept that your mother abandoned you.
Liar!
You all know the rules. No physical contact. No dinner for any of you.
Director Mercer, sir.
Damn, bro.
Manor titensi. Aungangahu. Tam.
Satwilunit solanimun. Satona folaungat kamalunge. You're supposed to be speaking English on base. When you cry out at night, Telan, you cry out in Navi.
Why do you always take Mercer's side?
Director Mercer saved us.
Daylon, they took us from our families. We are saplings cut from our roots. We may not remember where we're from, but we can still grow out there on Pandora.
Can't even remember the words of our clan songs anymore.
We can sing them even without words. We can't let them strip the Na'vi out of us. We have to do something before it's too late. We are stronger than them now. I felt it in the classroom with the Mercer. We can end this tonight. I have an idea. Aunga kana kelku. Good job, Daylan. Now we have to hurry. We only have a few minutes breathing the air before we're going to need masks.
We found them.
I'm very disappointed in you. We have given you this privileged life, and you want to throw it all away.
We don't want your privileged life.
Sorry, guys, I've been a bit quiet. I'm just trying to sort something out. Hang on.
To us. You cannot fathom how much we have invested in you. Hmm? We saved you, gave you a home, an identity.
We already had an identity. We are not me.
No! You are what I made you!
Yeah, you are.
We're getting a little song.
May not remember the words,
Yeah.
but we can still sing the songs of our people.
Stop
Yeah.
singing! I said shut up! Stop singing!
We are going home.
Beautiful.
I'm warning you, Harry. Not another step! Stop right there!
No!
What did you do? No, no, no.
Right, so looking here, not what we got like in 90 FPS. I don't know. This is obviously cutscening, so seems like we're fully using the GPU though. So Brain, hello. How much did I unvolt CPU? 0.5. But what does that constitute? I think it's like 0.05 in actual terms of undervolt. Like to decimal place on your BIOS.
So today we will continue our talk about Earth economics and the laws of supply and demand.
Why do we have to use human weapons?
Nor, we've been over this. Pandora is a very dangerous place.
But we've hardly seen Pandora. How do
Is
we
this
know
native
we're
4K?
protecting
Yeah.
ourselves again?
With ray tracing, I just need to check on the settings because
Now,
I didn't see any specific settings called ray tracing, but supposedly the reflections that they have in the game, I guess, are the kind of like their own inbuilt
before the panic starts.
What?
like ray tracing equivalent.
Some Avatar driver named Jake Sully went full native, turned the Na'vi on us. That's why you can't trust anyone.
Damn, those people are tiny.
Stuff together and get back in your own damn body now. Puppet show is over.
Okay, everyone, collect your things.
Hey, Cortez.
This is what it looks like, me looking down on, like, most humans. From my 8-foot stature. That's what normal people look like to me.
You know what to do.
Follow me, quickly. We've got this one chance. Come on.
Right, let me just check the settings real quick.
Get in.
What are you doing?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, let me play.
No, I won't believe it.
Hurry, you need to hide.
Let us go. We can take them. We can escape.
How tall am I? 8'5".
Soldiers everywhere. You won't make a single step.
This is our chance to be free.
This is your only chance to survive.
Love the accent. Can you
What about you?
live the meme? I don't know what the meme is.
Just gonna go to sleep.
I'm not going to say it how I think you want me to say it, though, because I don't talk like that. I would say bottle of water.
Okay?
But you want me to say bottle of water. But, like, pretty much no one talks like that, so... To be fair, maybe some people talk like that where I'm from. But not many people talk like that, really.
You helped me before. I'll help you now.
Is that a Scouse accent? What, that I've got? No.
You helped me.
Nowhere near.
Before. I'll help you. You helped me.
If I was Scouse, I'd sound like... I tried to go down there, sure. You're right, sure. That's Scouse. Chicken and ships, lad. That's Scouse. Right, what am I doing?
You helped me before. I'll help you now. Stay where you're needed.
Customized face. That'll do. What hair are we looking at? I mean, we can't even see this anyway. We're first person, no? Boom. Body typed. Body type. I'm absolutely yacked, so... Got me that. Confirm. Boom. Weird accent. That's a Scouse one. That's a Scouse accent, that one. But I live absolutely nowhere near Liverpool, so... But I have been there.
You made it. I thought I lost you. All of you.
What's going on?
Go down the tune.
Been asleep for a while. A long, long while.
I'm not sure what accent that is. Go down the tune.
Like this. If they can walk, they can walk. The rest we have to leave.
But the RDA left, didn't they? And
Cam.
they left us here.
Cam.
This guy
Ta-da!
returned Sarentu.
Sarentu. No one has ever called me that.
That
I think I got it pretty nailed.
Mighty one at that. We thought
Ta-da!
you lost it.
Sure.
Dreamwalker thought to
I
lock
sound like,
open a
what's her
box
face?
instead.
Cilla Black.
When we get back. But for now, you take it easy. Your body's
How long is this cutscene? Oh my god. I think that's it. Oh my god, we're in.
Did we?
Right, let me check. What was it? Wait, what was it? Spectacular reflections. Done by ray tracing. Applying a high value in this setting may lower performance if the graphics card doesn't support... Yeah, so that's ray tracing equivalent. Kind of reminds me of Last of Us had like a similar thing, didn't it? Because it's obviously done in their own engine, so they have like the equivalent Because obviously ray tracing is just the name of that specific algorithm. The actual concept of the technology is like a, you know, anyone could create the same effect. It's just people know it obviously as ray tracing, like the specific algorithm name. So yeah, we've got that maxed out.
We're getting out. At last. It's really happening.
So inside here, there's a little bit of play when you're indoors. Obviously, our frame rate's probably going to get ruined by the time when we get outside. Get out there and in a little bit.
You will need your strength.
We found rations in the canteen. There's probably more. I think there's more.
Am I a roadman with a Scouse accent? No. I don't know, I think my accent's pretty generic. Probably leaning on Cockney a bit. At least where I'm from, like, pretty much most people where I'm from have, like, parents or family who are from London. Like, a lot of people moved there from London, so, like, it has that kind of Cockney twang. Or I picked up from my parents because they had a bit. They're from London. Where am I from? I'm from down south, near Southampton. I'm originally from like in between Southampton and Portsmouth.
Cortez. She always thought we were making pets and not soldiers. Get rid of them.
Sprint! Pat, hello, I'm alright, how about you? When did this game release? Yesterday. I was playing the day before yesterday. That sounds weird saying it like that. The day before yesterday. You're in Portsmouth? Oh. Sheesh. I'll see you down Albert Road later. Oh, I'm close to Southampton way though, dare I say it. Don't tell anyone in Portsmouth. But I'm originally from Fareham. But I've lived in Portsmouth for 2-3 years. Catch up, punch up in Ken's later. So true.
One more made it. Over here. Are you all right?
I once was in Ken's and someone was asleep, right? Someone had like passed out on the table and they had a pizza, like a full pizza untouched. And this random guy has just come along and just started eating it.
They were looking for you. They found me. Now,
Wait, what's your name?
Salt Lake.
Pompey versus Southampton, yeah. Potentially next season, Pompey and Southampton are in the same
Fast
league.
and quiet. Go.
That's kind of terrifying. That'll be the first time in a while. I know they encountered each other in the FA Cup like a couple of years ago, didn't they?
I hear you.
But they'll potentially both be in the championship. That's going to be carnage. But I mean, Southampton are what, in the top 4 championship, so at the moment they'll be in playoffs for the Premier League. So whether they do that or not, to be honest, I kind of want to see them in the same league for one season. I mean, the police are probably begging it not to happen, but
So, can you hear me? Where is everyone else?
all right, so we're just finding our way out here. Inside here, at least, got an average of like 90 FPS, pretty much. So heavy. Look at the power. 430 watts on my GPU. Don't see that much. Only other game really that pushes me that high is like Cyberpunk normally. But I mean, smooth. Definitely a smooth. Not had any stuttering at all yet.
Would you stop staring at this stuff? You heard Harding. We need to find them. Wait, you hear that? Hello, Blue? You still here? We just want to talk.
Where do I go?
I'll give you a present.
Not more weird stuff.
Remember the last time they played in the FA Cup? Yeah, I actually weirdly
What kind of moon has killer bugs? Huh?
I used to work in Chichester, and basically there were like loads of issues with the trains that day, and I had to divert. I had to go to Fratton and then change at Fratton to get home, which obviously was chaos because it was literally the same evening that the game was on. Police horses, you know, the lot. I did see like I did see a game not that long ago. I think that was also in the FA Cup, Portsmouth Bournemouth, and like that was like I actually went to that game, and that was like that's not a derby, but
The gym is locked. I'll try to find a way through.
people were treating it like one. And there was police horses everywhere. I don't think I've ever seen that at a football game. That's the only time I've ever seen it. Kind of terrifying. Just somehow trying to turn Pompey Bournemouth into a derby game. Even though it's not, but...
Okay, I'm out of the gym.
Good. Now get to the...
Don't let...
Where do we go? Oh, have I got to eat? Right. 15 gig. Yeah, 15 gig. I would expect... I mean, it's pretty heavy. For 4K maxed out ray tracing and stuff, though, it's pretty normal, like 15, 16 gig.
How long were you asleep?
I'll see. I would guess maybe that goes up a little bit once we get outside.
Stop that. Can you hear me?
Oh, hell no.
Gotcha.
That was when they had kids throwing rocks at police horses. Yeah, didn't some guy, like, punch a police horse as well or something? I swear I saw that circulating online after. That is carnage.
Well, look where it got her. Such a shame. They could have been of use once, but now there are no Navi ambassadors. Only Navi obstacles.
Make sure to drop a like on the stream as well, guys. Get as many likes as we can. Tommy, hello. Happy Friday. Thanks. Happy Friday to you as well. Hopefully this game will be a little bit better than the day before. I think I probably picked the wrong game to play yesterday. I mean, performance-wise, this already looks way better.
Okay. That was way too close. Stop let.
I do feel a bit why my guy sounds so weird. He sounds like he's got a bottle of water. He sounds like that. I was not expecting him to sound like that. Oh. Lighting looks good as well so far. Here we go. Get ready. Whoo! It's happening. From 8590 down to 50. Almost 60. Power's about to break.
Hello? Maybe the others followed the water.
VRAM's gone up by about 1.5 gigs almost as well, like almost 17 now. Kind of expected that. I wonder if we do see it's probably going to dip under 50, maybe. Some areas. But I mean, stutter wise, I mean, it's not stuttered at all. Look at these lows, 47. That's pretty wild. Look at this. $4,900K pulling 365. Yeah, mine pulls about 320. I think it was the max.
What happened?
This looks stunning, though. This is like an Ark Survival vibe, what it could be, you know? If Ark Survival was 60 FPS. Look at that waterfall. From what I kind of saw already, it gave me like a Far Cry Primal type vibe, if anyone's played that. Done really well, though, with the performance. Like, although it's heavy, you know, we're getting breaking just about 60. I mean, the game looks incredible for it. Is it blurry around the health bar thing in the middle? In the middle? What do you mean? You mean at the bottom? The health bar at the bottom. The bottom. Is it blurry? I'm not sure what you mean. It's not blurry, no.
Over here. By the tree.
Epic Bench, hello. I see you checked out the day before as well. You got it refunded, did you? I think the craziest bit is how they've somehow turned it from an MMO into a extraction shooter like that. That's probably the
Now you see what they kept you from.
Wildest turn of events.
You saved me. Ah! You can't keep fighting. I will help you this time.
You have the same frame rate at 1440p. Yeah. What's your GPU usage look like?
You will find it. Simply focus your senses.
My senses?
They taught you to be human, but you
should be getting more than like 60 FPS at 1440p with this. Because we're at here, we're at 4K. We're at 4K native here. Unless you've got the secret settings unlocked.
You see,
There are some secret settings we'll try in a little bit that'll absolutely wreck your frames.
let your senses guide you.
Okay, I got it.
Now you have all you need to craft arrows as I do. Sharp enough to pierce.
We'll check out some DLSS and FSR 3 as well in a minute. There is a bit of a bug on this game with FSR 3, so I'll have to remove the overlay. Otherwise the game crashes.
You are ready.
Here we go.
We should get out of here. Can you move?
Dapofed. I need a pod. From a Dapofed plant.
I'll find one. Don't worry.
You refunded the day before, did you? Yeah.
Near the
No,
shore.
I get that. I think I'm probably going to just hang on to it. And, like, you know, I am curious as to how it turns, you know, in a couple of years. I'm kind of curious as to how that turns out. Obviously, it's a little bit different for me because I've got the... I can kind of revisit it, maybe the video or something. I suppose you could as well. But I guess you could always just buy it again. You know, that's also another alternative. Just wait until it's actually worth playing and then get it again. I'm not sure if because I've gone over the 2 hours, so I don't know if I can actually refund it anyway. So yeah, definitely we're seeing lows there of about 49. Dips down to about 49 FPS in some bits. Down into the 49 and then almost, yeah, up to like 70 again here. So a little bit of a range on that. I am impressed by the performance though. How it's not stuttering at all. Must be some video setting wrong. Yeah, or maybe your GPU is not being utilized. Because if you can see on mine, it's 99%. It's capped out at 99%. I mean, my GPU is getting pretty warm as well, but we are basically static at like 420, 430 watts. It's like absolutely at the max. Don't really see many games doing that. You can see the first gameplay they showed. Yeah, well, I mean, they've just... On that day before, they've just created specific things for the trailers, which I just find super odd. Like, there's this animation of, like, a zombie attacking a person, and, like, that doesn't exist in the actual game. I find it when they do that super odd. Like, it's going to get found out when the game comes out. What's the point? And people are just going to refund it. I don't get it. It's not even a scam because you just refund it. They're not going to get your money. Alright, we've got some people here. Look at the precision. Look at it. Open the map. Whoa. It's a pretty big map. Show biomes. Oh, I see, I see. Pretty big map. What am I looking for these things?
Sotlek, I got the top of it. On my way back, there were more soldiers.
Eat food. I need to eat. How do we do it? This really does remind me of Far Cry Primal, though. Gotta go back to the guy, have I? Oh, wait. This is on Ubisoft, it's not on Steam, no.
Take him alive.
Come in for pickup. Mercer's gonna love this. Got time, people. Keep your distance. Down,
Couldn't see the guy.
You learn fast. This is how we heal.
Oh, what with the Ubisoft subscription thing? I actually got it a little bit cheaper because I have like Ubisoft points or whatever. If you've ever bought games off Ubisoft, you get like points.
We had my mother's, but they stole it.
I think I got like 20 quid off or something.
Change that.
Wait! What should I do now?
Do. You must discover your own way, Sarentu. And until then, join the resistance. But hear me. Those humans have the same enemy, but we're not the same.
Snowdrop engine yeah.
No.
It looks good.
They are too close.
It performs good as well.
I'll meet
No
you at
complaints
base
at
camp on
all.
Waterfall.
Impressed by the performance. For a game that looks like this and is as heavy as this. In this bit though, it doesn't like this bit here. It's like 49 FPS, look. It's that like volumetric fog, isn't it? Because as soon as you look down, look. Is that the mission up there? So let's try out some DLSS. We don't have frame generation with DLSS on this. We do have FSR 3, so we will check that out as well. It is a little bit of a weird one. You have to set this to fixed, don't you? So we put it on quality. Hang on, I put it on FSR. Should hopefully, with a bit of luck, stay above 60 with that. So even on this bit here, let's go back to that where it was getting 49. So yeah, there's, you know, look at like 20 to 30 FPS more, which is pretty average for DLSS. No longer gives us that huge drop. Doesn't save us much on the GPU power though, maybe a little bit, but not tons. Goes a little bit more CPU as well. Frame gen is good here. That's on FSR 3. I'll check that out in a little bit. There is a bit of a bug where it crashes my game if I've got the overlay on, so. Oh no.
The waterfall.
I do find this interface a bit weird. And you got to craft stuff. Oh no, they're babies. Oh no, I feel bad about that. Survival of the fittest. Even the transitions don't stutter at all, like stuff like that. And it still looks pretty good. I think we've got it on quality. There is an ultra quality preset as well. Still looks alright though. Where have I got to go? I've got to go over there, have I? VRAM usage is very, yeah, it's not changed. VRAM's not changed too much with DLSS on either. It's not come down too much. Probably, actually, you might see it go up a little bit as well, even if we put frame generation on. Although, because AMD's is software based, probably don't see it go up the same as we do with nvidia frame generation. Almost kind of reminds me of Uncharted a little bit. The kind of distance, the way it looks. We've got to get over there, have we? Charge jump. Watch me fail this. Oh. Beautiful. Triple champ, hello! Can you go in the water? As in, can you swim? You can. Been playing this at 6K. Whew. I have to try at 8K. Tommy, I'm alright. How about you? I just want to fire this at everything. How do I know? Oh, we ain't got any more. I shouldn't probably waste it. What plant was it that I picked up for the arrows? It's this. So when you're doing like this gathering and stuff, that's what just really reminds me of Primal, Far Cry Primal. It's like the same, isn't it? It's like the same, exact same kind of mechanics.
Biomimetic solutions. Exactly, like the dorsal sail of the Sound Blast Colossus. Aperture membranes letting air in and out.
Airship nacelle armor, air filtration, or cooling systems. So many applications.
Let me stand on you, show you who's, you know, the more dominant species. What's happening?
It is soundproof, Bria.
Sorry, filter got stuck. Jin thinks he's got it figured out now. Oh my gosh, another one. I am so glad you're here since, you know, there's so few of you left. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Welcome to Resistance HQ. Right. Sorry. Oh, well, Nati Kamie. What?
Don't try it. Don't try what?
There you are. Over here.
Okay, that went well. They like you. Everything's fine. Just...
I'm so glad to see you. We heard the shooting and Alma said to run for it. Are you okay?
Shaken. Sotlet got me out.
The voice actor. Yeah, my guy just sounds weird.
But they decided to spend time outside. I don't think they should. Isn't it dangerous?
Don't worry.
Should
you're
have
all
picked
safe
another
now.
voice.
That's what matters.
What happened back there? Tap was in ruins.
Mercer ordered it destroyed when they evacuated. I watched the walls collapse in. On you. I thought you were dead. Then Priya heard the RDA on the radio talking about his signal at Tap. I was afraid to hope.
How long were we in there?
It feels like you left yesterday.
It,
8K.
should feel like that for you, but...
No, I mean, I'll have to use DLSS. I've done 8K on Cyberpunk, so...
What? 16?
No other game makes me nervous.
That can't be right.
You need to understand. Seeing you all again today, you have no idea how much that means to me. I failed you. I won't make that mistake again.
Voices are probably just AI. Like, I've noticed this on a lot of games now. The voices just sound AI, and it just sounds really off.
Raj will get you cleaned up. Talon knows his way around already.
I think Hogwarts Legacy had that, didn't it?
This can be
for some of the characters, like for you talking,
you'll see.
It was just AI. It was just pitched depending on what thing you picked.
16 years.
And it just sounds, I don't know, it just feels off, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Damn, girl.
I don't know what to
Wait,
do about that.
oh dear, what's happening?
We can be at home here. I feel it. And it's cool here, right?
What is that?
So much cool tech.
He's got a third leg. That's not good. She's got like 2 tails. Oh, whoa. See the ghosting on the tail? Look. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah, it's not doing it. It's doing it a little bit, isn't it? Not all the time. It is there though. Damn, I feel bad. You know, it looks like she's in pain. Better get her to the operating room.
She is always ready to listen and give some advice.
Well, sure. But she seems pretty...
He's over there.
That's Raj?
He's cool. Kinda. I think everyone's just getting used to us being around.
Yes, well, process.
You must be Raj.
It's Rajinder.
Oh.
It will be the upscaling, probably causing the ghosting, yeah.
Almost said.
I know, Alma.
Maybe a combination of the upscaling and the ray tracing is probably similar to like the issue in Cyberpunk.
Relax, New. I knew you were coming. Sleeping all this time. Oh, you must be well rested. I have fresh clothes ready for all of you. Alma didn't tell me you were missing a sense of humor as well.
It's actual people doing. Yeah, I don't. I didn't mean. I didn't mean it was AI generated in this. I mean, like, you know, when you're in a game and it gives you a selection of different sounding characters. They just record it once and then they just like pitch it differently. It always sounds really off. So like they run it through some program. Like they don't record 3 different like voices or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So like in Hogwarts Legacy, it's just one person talking and then they just pitch it like 20 different ways or whatever, and it just sounds weird. Depending on which one you pick. Yeah, I'm not saying it's AI. I don't know if it is or not. I'm talking about they just record one person, but then they pitch it. They run it through software or whatever to basically make it sound different pitch, depending on which one you choose, and it just always sounds really weird. Result, yeah, it makes sense because they're not gonna. In Hogwarts Legacy, there's like, I swear, there's like 10 different sounding characters. They're not gonna record 10 different people saying the whole game. It doesn't make sense to do that, but it just makes then it, when you're talking, it just can sometimes just make it feel weird. Like it just sounds weird. It's almost like a human type instinct that you can just feel like something sounds off, like the way that it's been messed with to make it sound different. Yeah, I'm not saying that's what... I think you're a misunderstanding, Andy. I'm not saying that's what they're doing in this game. I'm talking about Hogwarts Legacy. I'm just saying in general. When they have like a ton of different voices, often cases they it's like pitched and stuff. I just want to shoot everything. No! I'm not even sure that I'm supposed to really shoot whatever that was. What the hell? Are these things gonna hurt me? Yeah, they will, they will. Right. Let's try out some FSR 3 with so what's our kind of average frame rate even out here? You're looking at we haven't dipped below 60 outside, have we, with DLSS quality on? Somewhere between like 60, 85, something like that. 82 average, even as high as 100 then. I am going to have to, if I switch FSR just the quality on first, I'm then going to have to just remove the overlay quick because the game will basically just crash. For some reason, frame generation on this game, you can't switch it on with the overlay on. And I'm hoping that I'm hoping it works with OBS running. I've got a feeling maybe it won't like that either. We're going to find out. Okay, it seems like it's alright. No, it doesn't like that either. What am I going to do? That's really annoying. I'm going to have to just close OBS for a sec. Let me see if I can get it working. I don't know why it does. I've never seen an error like this. It's an issue with capture. Trying to toggle frame generation. I've never seen that ever. I'm gonna have to close the game. If I close the game, reopen it with frame generation on, then get it back into OBS. Because right now the game is just stuck. And I can't do anything. Oh, F4. Okay, right. I'm actually back in the game now. Hang on. Frame generation on. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying you can't do it, like, smoothly. We didn't have that issue in Forspoken or Mortals of Avium. Not sure if that's a bug that they can fix. Now, if I'll reopen OBS. It does mean, though, that every time I want to switch it on or off, I'm going to have to do this. Which is kind of annoying. Maybe just I'll only have it on this one time. Because it's going to just be a bit annoying keep having to do that. Okay. So we've got it on FSR 3, frame generation on, we've got it set to quality. So we'll see what our frame rate is like now. What happened? Just for some reason in the game, you can't toggle frame generation on or off if I've got MSI Afterburner open, or if I've also got OBS open. Like, if you have any third-party program running, you can't toggle frame generation on or off. It just throws you an error if you try and do it. So I have to close everything. I have to close OBS and MSI, and then I can toggle it on, and then I have to reboot it. But now it's broken my OBS. I'm not convinced that that's even on. It is on because look at my frame time. I was expecting higher frames than this though. 90 FPS here. 100.
You know, Jake and Natiri adopted Augustine's kid.
I suppose maybe that's about right. What's that, like 20, 30 more than what we had with the DLSS? In this bit, we had like, what, 70 to 80, I guess that makes sense. I think the other down below area had about 150, so that's why I was thinking maybe it's a little bit lower, but that's probably about right. We've definitely got it on, because you can see it in my frame time. It's gone, cook. cook. You can see in the frame time, obviously with Forspoken and stuff, we had that insanely choppy frame time, making it feel like it wasn't actually at that frame rate. And it looks better to me in this. It's not fully fixed by the looks of it, but it's definitely better. How do I... Can I just store that food? Let's just say, receive new gear in the living quarters. I've got to go back in, have I? So I'll play around with it a little bit. So yeah, VRAM's gone up a little bit as we thought maybe it would. Up about gig. Noticing how my GPU usage is down a little bit as well. 94%. We're not at 99 anymore. Wonder if we still have the same. Her hair's now sorted.
I should probably learn how to shoot.
Doesn't look like we have any ghosting there. This is an AMD sponsored title as well, right? Well, I guess with the fact we've got frame generation with... Oh, there is ghosting a little bit. It is doing it a little bit again. Doesn't look as bad as with DLSS. But it is still ghosting a little. Obviously, we've got FSR 3 against DLSS 2, so... Slightly improved with FSR 3.
I should check out those empty outposts. Great materials in there, I'd say.
Fixed. It was doing it with it. Yeah, it's doing it with both. I think it's just the upscaling with ray tracing on, probably. That's usually the prime suspect for that. Pretty much most of the, like, 9 times out of 10, like, you can get ghosting if you have ray tracing and upscaling. That's why we have DLSS 3.5 stuff now to try and basically fix that. Just doesn't look quite as bad with 3, but obviously we can't compare with DLSS 3 either, so I would imagine maybe it's a little bit better on that as well. I'm not sure who I've got to get stuff from. Is it this guy?
What'll it be today? May as well look good out there.
Change into Navi clothing. Boom. Is that it? There we go. Talk to... Just tried FSR 3. Do you get the error message? Oh, I suppose if you're not using the overlay, it probably doesn't affect you.
Here you go. Have a look.
Who have I got to talk to? I'm confused.
Remember, point away from the user.
What was the... Who was that person? She outside? Noticing my lows though, I'm getting... I don't know what that is. Is that just because I opened the door maybe? Getting... I had a low of 8 FPS then. Who have I got to talk to? I'm confused. Upstairs? Okay. They're down here. How do we get down there, though?
Try again?
Is that the person? All right, image quality as well. I would say, so there is obviously the ultra quality preset. I'd say with quality, it's not a massive difference in quality, but they're definitely, the image does definitely look a little bit softer. I just saw the objective then outside. Is it just this put? Oh, okay. It didn't activate.
Anything for these? You get a free
When I was here last, it didn't activate.
Special circumstances considering. Usually, we take what we can get around here. If you find something good, let me know.
Navi clothes. Do they feel weird?
I think I like them.
I want to keep my hat and some other bits and try out some of the tech. You have to meet this Alex guy. He's like an inventor.
You settled in fast.
Well, it's weird being out of tap.
Was the highest CPU temp you had
Super nice.
in this game or just in general? In any game.
Can't keep away, I see. And you brought another Navi.
Alex builds stuff, mechanisms, and technology for all kinds of communications.
Ultra quality, yeah. Thing is, ultra quality on this, so we're getting about 20 to 30 FPS with quality. So ultra quality is probably not giving you that much frames though. What's it giving you, like 15 or something? It's not.
Good name, right? Bit of a mouthful, perhaps.
Obviously, if you're just maybe close to 60 or something, and you just need that extra bit.
I designed it with Navi in mind, a little troublemaker for RDA technology. Cobbled it together with old RDA parts.
And tap parts.
Any game.
Yes, we could probably scratch that off or paint over it.
Probably hit. Probably the worst game's Frostbite. Frostbite engine.
Oh, we could test it. Can we?
Probably could hit like
that could be fun.
Close to 90 maybe in Frostbite, depending on settings. At ultra quality. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about image quality. I was just talking about the FPS though. The FPS difference isn't really that different with ultra quality. There's kind of less of a reason to use that really. If you're only gaining like 10 to 15 FPS, it's not like if you're struggling with FPS loads, it's ultra quality is not really gonna it's not gonna help, you know. The only time I'd say is maybe if you're at like 50 FPS you could get away with it because it would push you over 60, but equip. How do we do that? How do I do that? $10 to $50. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. There's kind of less of a use case for that because it's not really giving you like a massive improvement of performance. A lot of audio logs here.
I should have asked Danny how to hold a gun.
What settings are these? 4K with everything maxed. I've got FSR 3 on as well. Oh, damn, I don't know. I don't know what I've got to do here. I should have listened. It's got to equip something, but... Taste of smoke, hello. Performance has been pretty good. I mean, it's a very, very heavy game, but so it's like not incredibly high FPS native, but in terms of actual consistency of frame time, it's decent. Not had any stuttering. Damn, I don't know what I've got to do here. Was anyone listening? Too busy talking. Battlefront, the newer Battlefronts, yeah, that was using Frostbite.
We were so close to losing everything. Thankfully, Pandora will heal.
Super sampling. I only think it's more worth it at low resolutions, definitely. Like at 4K, if you're playing at 4K already, I think super sampling is like there's obviously a little difference, but I think it's kind of less of a point. Whereas say if you're at 1080p, I think you see much bigger like quality at that if you're using super sampling or like DSR. What have I got to do? Anyone got any idea? Is this it? I've figured it. I figured it out. Press 5, yeah. I got it. When I went in the inventory, I saw there was this other gun, so I thought... It's got to be that. But now what?
I'm actually hoping you can find the faulty wiring in our air filtration.
Oh, right.
See the wires running under the floors here?
Got ya.
Those to the maintenance panels. Give it a go.
Have I got to do something with that? Don't know what I'll do with that. Follow the wire until you reach the faulty... Yeah, that's what I've done. Oh my god, I've got a nice little meat roast. I'm having that. What have I got to do though? I'm shooting it. DLAA. Yeah, I mean DLAA is going to look better at low resolutions for sure. You're not scaling. It's going to look better than FSR if you're scaling. Because you're not scaling. It's like DLSS without the scaling. So like your image quality is not affected. I haven't got a clue what to actually do with that though. Spare parts. This is with FSR 3 right now at 4K. Do I just hit it? Well, I can't melee or anything. Have I got to mend this gun or something? I think that's what it's trying to tell me. Where's the workbench? Where is it?
We'll keep fighting. For everyone we lost.
Native will forever be king. Yeah, but thing is if you're comparing native with DLAA, they're kind of two different things, though. DLAA is anti-aliasing. So, like, if you're comparing native with no anti-aliasing to DLAA, it's going to look better with DLAA. Do you see what I mean? Like, native isn't really the comparison, because you could be native without anti-aliasing and DLAA is still going to look better because there's no anti-aliasing at the lower resolutions. It's not really a comparison. You'd be comparing anti-aliasing with, like, native game anti-aliasing. Would be the comparison. Like, it doesn't matter native or not. That's not really what you're comparing. You're comparing the like image quality with anti-aliasing. Like, for example, you take Red Dead Redemption. Normally DLAA anti-aliasing looks better than the anti-aliasing in the game, so therefore it's the image at like 1080p looks better with the DLAA because the anti-aliasing in the game isn't quite as good. So, like, it's not really a comparison of native or not, though, because native doesn't really determine if you're using anti-aliasing or not. Like, native just means you're at your native res. You're still at your native res in DLAA. Like, there's no... You're not comparing resolution, because the resolution's the same. Do you see what like, you're at native in DLAA as well. There's no scaling. You're not upscaling or anything like that. Trying to fix this weapon, but I don't think start crafting. No, at lower resolution to upscale it. Yeah, but we're not talking about upscaling. We're talking about DLAA. That's not upscaling. There's no upscaling.
I should check out those empty outposts. Great materials in there, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't know what I've got to do here. Oh, I think you got to fix this one first.
My data shows a fault upstairs as well. Probably that damn wiring.
Mind taking a quick look? The tool should lock on.
So let's talk about DLSS. Yeah, but I mean, even then, there are certain cases you could... Because, for example, take the Red Dead Redemption 2 thing still. The anti-aliasing of DLSS is going to still look better than the game anti-aliasing. So, although you're scaling the image, if you're at 1080p quality, for example, you're still getting the benefits of the anti-aliasing. So it's like, there are definitely niche cases where the image looks crisper because of that. Like, there are definitely edge cases like that. Nothing in gaming or computing is really such a yes or no edge, like, total statement, though. Like, native looks better. Like, of course, there are, like, niche edge cases. Like, obviously not every single game, but there's definitely, like, you can find cases everywhere of, like, specific things. Like, you're still getting that benefit of anti-aliasing. Like, I'm sure there's other games that benefit. Some games you wouldn't notice. There'd be no difference. But other games, like, benefit way more than some. So, like, yeah, you can say overall, like, I'd obviously much overall prefer to be at native, but there are definitely obviously going to be cases where you could probably make it look better with either upscaling or just anti-aliasing. Especially at lower resolutions.
Hey, Alex, I think I found the fault.
Just a little hack, and the system will reset. Do you mind?
But then it really depends on the game a lot of the time. Like at 4K, some games you don't even really notice anti-aliasing, but then other games you do. So it's like, it's kind of possible to really even specifically say, oh, it's anti-aliasing doesn't work at 4K, because in sometimes it does. Nothing is ever, like, completely,
I
It's like, what is it? It's like fuzzy logic. It's like fuzzy logic with AI, like computers only understand things in like yes or no's, like, you know, one or zeros, where humans is like there's bits in between. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. But also then, like, saying native looks better in every single case for something like DLSS as well. I mean, if you're playing at 1080p but you're rendering at 8K, I mean, that image looks way better than native, like, because you're rendering so much higher. That image is going to look sharper, like, no matter how you spin that, it's going to look sharper. Now, is this mission inside or is it outside? Right, so I'll switch in a minute. How do I know when this game's saved? I want to check out these secret settings thing. Do we know if it's saved or not?
There you are!
I don't know if it's saved.
Dylan said you made it out. I'd forgotten how it feels to simply sit in the breeze. Taste the sweetness on the air. Not listen to Mercer talk about their civilized culture.
There are more colors than I remember. I have no names for them.
We'll learn their names.
Not every case.
We'll relearn all.
No, I agree. No, like, I think overall in general, just in computing and gaming, you see people trying to.
She checked tab before.
Maybe it wasn't safe before.
It's not safe now.
Try to just have just generalized statements of like yes or no, but I mean, I don't think anything in computing or even technology in a lot of cases is as simple as that. Especially with building computers or gaming, like there's just so many variables. It's like,
what do you think? You, me, Inela, Telan, we could live as Saren.
But you see people all the time trying to just be like, this is better. It's like,
she's gathering everyone inside to talk.
it's like when people compare like games. Well, this game looks better and it runs with higher FPS. It's like, well, there's so many variables between the two different games. They're running on different game engines. Like, I don't know, stuff like that is sometimes crazy because there's too many differences to really
Priya let me use her radio.
I believe they
kind of be that harsh. It's not even a fair test a lot of the time.
Alma wants. Maybe it's something fun?
I doubt that.
No.
But the range on this FSR3 is kind of crazy. I mean, anywhere between like 100 and like we're at 180 or 190 in that cave. Back down to 150. I think it's really going to depend as well quite a lot on the weather. We've got dynamic weather, so here now we're getting 160, where earlier we had like 120, didn't we? Because I think it's the fog. We've not really got that much fog now, so we're getting a lot higher frames. You know? So it's quite a big range on that. I think that was what was giving us the 49 natively as well. The max settings, yeah, but I don't want to quit and it not saved. Do we think it's saved? Shall I go for it? Oh, it's going to be a pain because we want to check out FSR3 with it as well, but I'm going to have to switch. I'm going to have to switch everything off every time. That's a real pain. Give me a sec whilst I reboot the game. I'll put it all back to native. Yeah, that's real. That's a real pain. Quick game. We're trying out the secret settings. So I'll put the command in for the game. I actually thought it was kind of... I kind of like the idea of having the secret settings thing, and what I assume they'll do is they'll... when we have the hardware that could potentially actually run it, it'll just be unlocked, you know? I kind of like that. It'll stop people even trying to run it on that now and almost... Because you know, if this was out now max, everyone would be maxing it and everyone would just be like, this is rubbish. It's running at 20 FPS, you know? But if they wait for 3-4 years and then bring it out by default, cheeky, isn't it? A little bit cheeky. Right, let me just check it's worked. We've got it. We've got it. We've got it. What settings? There's some secret settings. How do you access it? Sorry. Sorry, it's not for losers. Only for champions. Just Google, I'll link it in the Discord later if you want, but just Google Avatar secret settings. There's like a Reddit thing. You just got to add a little command to the launcher in the properties of the game. But here we go here. So it unlocks this setting here, which is called max, you see? So we don't have it on every single one, but on quite a few of the settings, we can crank it max. Right? So obviously, total destruction. Total destruction of all hardware, but this is designed for future hardware. So we're at 4K native. Watch my computer explode. They have a punchable face. Who does? I hope it's not me. You don't know. You don't know what my face looks like. But trust me, you wouldn't want to punch it. You'd want to kiss it. Whew. It's happening. It's happening. .28 FPS. This is like Cyberpunk 4K path tracing. Isn't it? 4K path tracing Cyberpunk would be about 25 FPS. Grab it. Can't honestly... Don't really know. Can I even notice a difference here? Not sure particularly it looks... Maybe if you see it side by side, it's not like a night and day difference. We've got that fog back, 25 FPS. Notice it down. Yeah, maybe when it's sunny. Maybe I'll notice it when it's sunny. Go to the command center. So, obviously to run this as of right now, gonna need DLSS or FSR. Kind of crazy to think though. I mean, would a 5090 pull this off? You're basically looking at doubling the FPS. To get it to 60. I mean, to even stay above 60 without dipping under, you've got more than double it.
John Mercer, founder of the TAP program. The saddened to know him all too well, but for many of you...
8.5 gig, yeah. 8.5 gigs of VRAM. Maybe even creep up a little bit more.
Operations, alongside your old friend from TAP, Colonel Angela Harding as his head of security. He is ambitious, Self-serving, egotistical.
And you worked with him.
We've been fighting the RDA for many months now. What difference can this man make?
Mercer's tactics are...
How did I fix my unstable internet? It's still unstable. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. No, I got I had about 5 engineers out since. I've got a new router. Like, just it wasn't the cable, no. I've also got like higher internet now as well.
Your clan was one of travelers,
So like a combination of a few things, but it wasn't the cable. No, I've got the same cable. It's better than it was, but it still does do it occasionally.
Alma, we have a pollution spike close by. Like really close.
But Virgin Media gave me like a brand new, like, is it Hub 5, I think? I don't know. It's like the latest one.
With Mercer.
So I don't know if it was the router getting like over, like, you know, bottlenecked or something, maybe. I think I had a Hub 4, Hub 3 or Hub 4, so I don't know, maybe it was that. But it does still do it occasionally, just not as bad. Not as frequently, touch wood.
Anka, try and reach Hajir over radio.
Thanks for subscribing, dude.
Shut down that drill site. I think I have the hang of Sid now.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Let them go. I've seen them fight. They'll be fine.
Okay, but be careful. The rest of you, get ready to intercept any...
Even this, though, at like 20-30 FPS, our lows are still really good. I'm impressed by this. Probably, it's got to be like one of the better, consistent in terms of frame time. One of the better ones of the year, I would say. Not been that many games this year that have not stuttered.
Wonder if I can scrounge up some Samson parts from what's left of Mercer's base.
You need to talk in Scouse to be... Why, are they scared? Are they scared of Scousers? Gotta go back outside. Check out what's DLSS on in a sec. Try and get maybe to a little bit of a better area where I can maybe see, like, it's daytime with the light and stuff. Can maybe see if I can tell the difference. But it's pretty much, we were down from like 50, 60, so it's pretty much almost half the FPS from where we were before without the max settings. So that's quite a big... Where have we got to go? Do I take full damage? What's that I hear, like shooting? Wait, why is the screen... Do I need to eat? Why is my screen gone all discoloured? Oh no.
Hey, Priya?
Oh, is this 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 is the drilling, isn't it? Yeah, I remember. Gonna be tough to probably get in the combat with this frame rate.
You have those?
Being ex-RDA's gotta have some benefits, right? I'm kidding. They're not fun people. Looks like we've got two things here. The cooling unit on the...
Sebastian, hello! This is Ubisoft, it's not on Steam. So we can actually, I think we can tag them. Can we tag them? Inspect. Is there an easy way to get these, Oh. Definitely a little bit harder with this frame rate. Gonna need some more. Should we check? Let's get some DLSS on. Just to save me. Probably still won't even get 60 though, I don't think, with if we put it on quality. No, still not even quite 60. Can you pick up their guns? Oh, I got stun grenades, haven't I? You can get guns at some point. I'm not sure if you can pick up their guns. I don't think you can pick them up, but you do get guns. This could go badly. So sitting around 50 FPS now with DLSS quality on, with these completely maxed settings. See if we can play for a little bit and get to a get to that other area. Make sure to drop a like as well, guys. Plenty of you in here. See if we can hit 100 likes. We're at 70 at the moment. Only need 30 likes. This is like Far Cry. Yeah, it reminded me quite a lot of Primal, Far Cry Primal. I think I've got to stop the drill. I think there's a co-op as well, which could be quite cool. Currently unavailable, though. Is that because I'm just on a mission? So, I've got to hack it. Hack and destroy. That's it up there. Dipping down even to the into the 40s here. What else have I got to do though? Here we go. How do we do it? Boom. Boom. Easy. Is that it? Hack and destroy. Destroy it. Fire it. Boom. What are we all arguing about? This game runs bad. It's only running fairly badly quite now because I've got the secret settings on, which takes everything to the absolute max. It runs very heavily, even at 4K native, but I mean, it's a pretty good-looking game, so it's tough really to have a game that looks like this that also runs at crazy high FPS. I wouldn't say it runs badly though. Like in terms of optimization of it, I've had not a single stutter really at all. So the optimization of it is decent. I think people sometimes get confused between a game being demanding and optimized. Like low FPS doesn't necessarily constitute bad performance. Like in my book, bad performance for me would mean really, really bad lows. So like 0.1% low would be really bad. Like if you're you know, if you're at 20 FPS but your lows are like 18 FPS, that is quite good performance. Although you're at low FPS, you see what I mean? But if you're at 20 FPS and your 0.1% low is 1, then that's bad. Yeah, you see what I mean? So, like, low FPS just by itself doesn't necessarily constitute bad performance. It just means it's low in terms of, like, that's obviously low FPS. Whether that's good for you or not is obviously, that's a different issue. Got our VRAM here, though. Almost up to 20 gig with these settings. Power as well is still pretty much maxed. Where have we got to go now? I've got to go back. Oh, look at this little toy. Everything's so small it looks like a toy. Alright, if we get back to daytime, we'll have a look natively with some with these settings on, and then you can check out FSR. With this, I'm going to have to obviously switch OBS and stuff off again. It's kind of annoying. And then maybe just we'll switch back to the other settings. As long as the visuals makes... Yeah, it's a very nice looking game. Maybe for me it's gone slightly over because I've come yesterday from the day before. Couldn't be much of a difference, really. Opposite ends of the spectrum. Don't know if you're getting DLSS 3 in this. I don't know. Oh, I've missed it. I don't know. I'm thinking, I mean, probably. I think this is an AMD-sponsored game, but Starfield was an AMD-sponsored game. We've got DLSS 3 in that now. So, possibly, but I don't know if I don't think they've said anything yet. I don't know. Maybe a little bit in the future. Where have I got to go here? Dude, what the hell? Up there? Oh. This looks nice. Can you take full damage on this? I have DLSS on right now, yeah, but I've got the I have some secret settings on. That is designed for future hardware. So we're just testing that out right now, so it's harder on my on performance. I'll switch everything back to normal in a minute. Wait, I don't even see where I've got to go now. Oh. What's my refresh rate? 144. Nick Hill, yes. Yeah, those settings are on, yeah. Just checking them out.
Here, come on, quick!
The flower that opens only for the Sarentu to connect to Ewa after so many years.
Ewa, I've dreamed of this.
Do you think we should do this? This doesn't look right.
You've never seen one before. Pandora isn't made of metal and wires.
Yeah, but do you think maybe it's poisonous or something? That color. I'm sure that color means poison.
Ewa would not harm us.
Mercer warned me about Ewa.
We'll connect together, okay? At the same time.
That's intensive, yeah. So at native 4K with the secret settings, it's like 30 FPS, 25, 30 FPS. It's got DLSS on quality right now.
I am Entu, ancestor. Indeed, the first of our clan. We Sarentu wander Pandora, weaving together the clans with stories. You are new, are you not, to this world? Come to the Tarsu, child, when you need the wisdom of the ancestors, and you will thrive. But first...
Command on... it's on Ubisoft. But yeah, it's the same thing as if you were adding like a command on Steam. It's the same, you just got to do it in the Ubisoft launcher.
A vast, single thing. Never still, always moving. But you can ride it to faraway places.
I can't remember it's like minus max settings or something like that is the command. You just put it in.
To leap and to ride.
Same as what you do with like DirectX 12 or whatever, you know, like DX 12. It's just that basically, but
and live.
Air boost. Do you get animals and stuff in this? You could like horses and that or whatever.
Our ancestor.
That you can ride.
Real Sarentu.
Do you think he knew that we're different from other Na'vi?
I don't think we are.
We didn't grow up in a clan. We didn't hear all our songs, our stories. We only learned the Sky People's ways. Death, destruction, hate.
But we still belong to Ewa, right?
Mercer said Ewa brings pain. A black cloud over heart and mind, full of tricks and lies.
He needed us to be afraid, to silence us, to control us. This is the way of the Sarentu, our connection to the Great Mother.
You know what I'm so hyped for now, though, is the Division game. Because will that be in this engine as well? It will be, won't it? And after how badly the day before was, I so want that game now. Maintain energy, we want that. Increase health, go. So we've got a pretty generic skill tree type vibe here.
Hey, everything okay out there?
What game am I talking about? The Division 3. I think it's in development.
You know, whenever you get a chance to come see. Like, whenever's fine.
I'm on my way back to HQ. See you soon.
I want it to just get daytime so we can have a look at the native again. See what it looks like. I think it looks better in the day a lot of the time, the graphics. Facing a lot of issues. What happened? I'll get in there. I'll sort it right out. You think I can get down here? Whose idea was this? Well, wish me luck. Do I agree with that? I don't know what I'm agreeing to. What am I agreeing to? I don't see it. Lonely, hello. Layoffs. Oh, right, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, there's lots of places facing layoffs at the moment, so I don't know if that necessarily means that it'll go down. I think it's just companies trying to make... The easiest way to make your company look more profitable, like straight up, is just to get rid of people. Like you saw, what was it, Spotify recently got rid of a ton of people as well. You know, like Amazon did it last year. Was it Apple did it, Google did it, Facebook did it? It might maybe just delay the game though, I guess. Spinning up ray tracing cores. 2.5 ray trace performance. Oh, I don't know. That's a big leap still, though. 2.5 times. You talk about ray tracing or path tracing?
Ardmore must be turning up the heat. Hope you can handle it.
I don't know. 2.5 times? That seems like a lot.
Why isn't Hajir answering? Hope he just left his...
Check it out.
I think you might see... I think doubling, like, raster performance would... because we saw double from the 3090 Ti to 4090, right? And then if they doubled that again... That would be an impressive feat, but if it's doubling raster, it's not going to be 2.5 times in ray tracing.
Did she give you the whole story? It's lost. Dying.
Because if, say, for example, say you're at 60 and you're losing 40 FPS,
We are going to make a difference here, together.
You'd then be, what? You'd then have 70 FPS instead, wouldn't you? That seems, I don't know, that's... I mean, anything's possible. I mean, the only way to really know would be if you worked at nvidia, but... That would be an absolutely insane jump, though. But they've got longer to do it, so who knows? You know, they did the 4090 doubling in a normal release time frame. They've got another year for the 5090, so who knows?
Maybe I'll take a break.
Do let me know if Sid gives you any trouble.
Need some firepower?
4090 is 2 times ray trace. Yeah, but I don't... But I think doubling it, I think 2 times maybe, but then if you're going beyond that, I don't know. You're kind of then in uncharted territory of... Yeah, like 2.5 times, I don't know. 2 times, like, yeah, potentially 2 times, because they've got, like, longer to do it. But obviously ray tracing's harder to... harder to kind of increase that. But I'd never say never, I don't know. In my head, thinking about it, without thinking about it too much, 2.5 times seems kind of crazy, but...
Prepare to fit.
You did well out there.
Did the humans teach you their weapons too?
And I'd like to see it.
I saw the RDA butcher my clan. Their bullets slicing them to shreds. That was my lesson. I know how it feels to be among the last of your people. The humans. They are like their guns. Brought here to cause pain.
The humans here were RDA once.
And I will not make it easy for them to forget. They are our allies now, yes. But this is not their war.
That performance like that would make Cyberpunk playable.
We fight for our home.
Even at native.
Mercer got what he wanted in the end. He made us into soldiers.
You are not what they made you.
Which 4090 have I got? Ace is tough.
You will learn what that means in time. Starting with this. I made it for you.
My own song chord. Like my mother's.
All Na'vi wear one. It is your life's journey for the world to see. For you to remember.
Hers had more beads on it.
Each bead is a moment of great importance to the wearer. I have put one in place, for now, to commemorate your first steps to freedom. Build on it. Build your own memories. Each one a new
The thing is, though,
I hope we can.
if nvidia come out with something like that, right?
To know what it means to be Sarentu.
AMD aren't bringing in well, at least on their next series, which is what, next year, they're not bringing out any high-end card, are they? Maybe in 2025, though, they bring out something higher.
For your people, that is a heavy burden. The back exit is not so exposed. He may be there.
Let me get a weapon now. Did I see that overkill MSI liquid called 4090? No, where's that?
The clans must take notice.
Did I not overclock? I have overclocked it before, yeah, but I'd rather test it with stock settings, really. Just because then it's a better comparison between kind of all my cards. I get a bit better rough performance of how things do. Like, if I start overclocking each card individually, it's kind of harder to keep track. It's much easier to kind of just compare stock. And of course, you can get slightly higher performance by overclocking, but if we know stock performance, then we can kind of gauge it from there. For the tests, at least, it makes it a little bit easier. And also, when I've overclocked, people have got a bit confused by people saying, I've got the same card, but it doesn't perform as well. And obviously, it's because I've manually changed things, so it just makes it harder when people see it as well. The lighting here is just kind of gone crazy at night time with the fog and stuff. It's just not MSI. What was it? Was it like a YouTube video?
Is really similar to our own. It's incredible. Dressed for the job.
Plants look pretty nice. I reckon on those plants, I'm giving those plants a 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. Pretty solid looking plants. Almost feels like I can smell them. These ones, I'll give these ones a 4 out of 10. Those ones not looking so good. And they're shaking as well. Oh, is that the Matrix one, is it? Is that the, like, 4 or 5 grand GPU?
Noah, where are you?
So, I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to get I don't think we're going to get the daytime thing here for the thing. So let me just check out FSR with these max secret settings. Hang on. I'm just going to have to close OBS just so I can toggle frame generation. Otherwise, it's going to crash. So put FSR on. See, I'm a pro now. Absolute pro. Know what I'm doing. Let's make sure you can see it again. Right, should be able to see it. We've got FSR set here. We've got frame generation on. We've got it set to quality. And I've got to get the overlay back up. Yeah, I don't really understand the use case for that matrix, personally. It's, you know, that's almost twice as much as my entire PC costs, if it's $5 grand. That's kind of, like, silly. Oh, no, oh, no! I got the error, I still got the error, what? Why? Why you gotta do me like that? Why have you got to do me like that? No, I can't do it at all. Alright, the game's officially... The game's just chalked. I haven't got anything open! What a weird error, like... How bizarre. Let me try it, come on. Gonna have to reboot the game. Hang on, let me go to the menu. Bear me a sec whilst I get it working. We've obviously did this earlier and this did work, but for some reason it's not... Yeah, I'm gonna have to I think I'm just gonna have to restart the game. It's saying I've got something open, but I have nothing open. Try 8K. I'm not on my 8K monitor though. And I don't know if we have a resolution scale. Right, let me reboot the game. I've definitely got nothing open. K-Form, hello. Morning? Holy smokes, I'm about to go to bed. Windows 11, Windows 10. Right, pray for me, pray for me. Come on, frame generation. You know you want to come... Oh, it's on, it's on, it's on. Alright. $6:30 in Australia. Damn, bruh. Already the weekend. Right, you should be able to see the game. I'll sort the overlay out. It is a real pain, though, having to do this every time. To DSR it? Yeah, but that's, like, doing all that DSR faff with the monitor change. I then have to change my capture card settings as well. So it would be easier just go on to my 8K monitor. Because DSR, I'd have to then change the resolution, which would change my monitor resolution, which would break the stream with the capture card. I'd have to change all of that. I'll probably just look at it another time. After dealing with this frame generation faff, I don't really want to be doing that. So right, we've got here FSR 3 on, we got frame generation on finally, we got it set to quality, upscaling. So we had with, I don't know where it's going to have saved it actually, hopefully not too far. You're on Windows 11, full stutters and bugs. Yeah, it's kind of the reason why I didn't upgrade. I don't really have any particular reason to upgrade. If I was building a new PC, I'd probably do Windows 11, but there's kind of nothing wrong with this current PC, so I need this PC for work too, so I can't be, I don't really want to be faffing around with it. Not any. There's no real need for me to hop onto 11 as of yet. Anyway, I've got 11 on my laptop, but why broke if it's not? Why? What's the term? Why fix it if it ain't broke? Why can't it work with it on? Oh, what, frame generation? It does work with it on. There's some weird bug where the game doesn't... Basically, if I have MSI open or if I have OBS open, you can't switch frame generation on if you have any other programs open for some bizarre, strange reason. No idea. I've never seen the error before, but you just have to close everything. So, like, if you have anything else running, that's... I think it's anything else running that's interfering with the game. So, like, if you have OBS, MSI, any overlay stuff, maybe Adrenaline software, maybe you might have to close that. And then you can just toggle it on, and then you can get everything back open. It's just the toggle for some reason.
Now, feed physiology is really similar to our own. It's incredible.
That's good, sensible gear.
Windows, yeah, I heard actually Windows 11 was a little bit better now, but I still don't really have... I have no urgency to upgrade to it, really.
No, where are you?
But look at this here. We've got frame generation and stuff on here. Pushing up between 80 and 90 FPS from what did we have? We had about 50, didn't we, with frame generation? So frame generation has given us a good, like, 30 FPS on average, probably 30 to 40.
I wonder if...
We had kind of 50, 55 with just DLSS quality, didn't we? Stop investigation.
No one must have come through here. Okay, think. No
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's it.
Definitely came this
What did
way.
I say?
First, the vein pod must have brushed past it. The scent. Oh, yes! Track the scent!
How's the DLSS? Between DLSS and FSR quality, I can't really notice any difference in this game. Not really much difference between the two, but obviously we're comparing two different versions, I think. We're comparing FSR 3 with, like, DLSS 2 or whatever.
Priya, you hearing me?
So...
I was tracking Nord by the cliffs outside, but I lost the scent. Looks like he crossed...
But I can't really notice any major differences. They both seem to have a little bit of ghosting.
Maybe. I'm going to keep climbing.
I said don't fix it if it's not broken. If it's broken. Long day, long day. Wait, what did I say? That doesn't even make sense. Don't fix it if it's not broken. If it's broken. Why fix it if it's broken? Just don't bother. Say it with a Scouse accent. I don't know. I can only say specific words, though. Don't fix it if it's not broken. No, that sounds like a Peaky Blinder. That sounds like a Brummy. Don't fix it if it's not broken. Tommy. Tommy! Arthur! Is DLSS on? No, we've got FSR 3 on right now. That's accurate. Wait, what words? Tommy! Don't fix it if it's not broken. Whoa. Flying bird.
Hey, so you there? I think Nord's nearby. Maybe you could speak to him about your clan, how how it feels. So let.
Does it look better than DLSS? No, they look the same.
You think they found it? So let.
When they doing a Peaky Blinders movie? Wasn't that movie? Where are we going here? I don't. I'm just going to keep going. I think that's where we've got to go, I guess, because of the ring. They announced a movie, did they? Oh, I'm not sure. So this is just settings-wise. This is FSR 3 right now with the secret. There's some secret settings. So we've got it to go max. I'll switch everything back to what it was. In a minute. Can you ask an opinion? Sure. You got bored of the show. I think... Is it Series 2 is a little bit dull? And then... How many were there? Were there 4 series or 5? The one where they get... the one where they get, like, attacked by the Italians. Was that 3? That one's good. And then the last series is good. I think it's like... Is it like the 2nd or 3rd series, depending on what order I've just got it in? We just get an intro. Should you buy an XTX or wait for a 4070 Ti Super? What, the 16 gig 4070 Ti? 1440p. I think it's probably going to come down to if you want ray tracing or not. Yeah, like what Shelton said. I think that is really the decision there. We don't know how much that 4070 Ti Super is going to be.
Hey there.
That's the only thing. Like, it could just be super overpriced. Like, if you want ray tracing and path tracing performance, then definitely the Ti. Look at that. Any nvidia card's going to give you better performance there. Do I think you could get more FPS with a 7800X 3D? No. It's probably going to be about the same. Especially at 4K. That might not... Yeah, I mean, we're still engulfed in rumors of that stuff. There's still not been any like confirmations of it, has it really?
What must our ancestors think of us? Do you think they pity us?
But really, I think that comes down to that, and obviously how much you want to spend. If you're not bothered about ray tracing stuff, just get the XTX, and you'll probably save yourself money as well. But then if ray tracing is important to you, it's going to probably not be that great on the AMD card, so... You can definitely run, like, AMD cards are more aimed at, like, ray tracing low or something, like ray tracing medium, maybe. But in the games in which you can't have that, you don't have that slider, so it's just on or off. You don't have that choice. But, like, in something like Cyberpunk, you could run with, like, you know, ray tracing low or medium or something and probably get away with it okay. But if you're looking to run it any higher than that, it's going to ruin your performance way too much on an AMD card.
I'm here.
Oh, thank God. I'm picking up more RDA heading that way.
Damn, bruh.
Go. I'll find Rinella and Telan. We'll make sure HQ is safe.
All these... I thought I've made it to the floating... That planet looks... This is like Starfield. Can we just jump? Should I go for the jump? Here we go. Oh my... Hell nah, bruh. Oh. There's a 6-minute timer. What is that in the top? Nah, we got plenty of time. We'll be there in 2 minutes. I'll get on one of these and ride it. Oh, hell nah, bruh. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Alright, we can't ride them. Those cannot be ridden.
I'm on my way, Priya.
Wait, it's daytime now all of a sudden, huh? They're hostile. Yeah. I learned that. I learned that the hard way. So now, you know what? Now they're gonna get it. That's for hitting me. Oh. Run! Why are you so slow?
I'll get to them first. I promise.
Oh. Am I going the right way? Yeah. You run so slow with the bow out. Right, after this mission, we'll switch off the secret settings. But we're getting, you know, staying pretty much between the kind of 80-90 range. Still getting that bit choppy frame time, but, you know, it's doable. Doable with frame generation, at least.
No.
Doesn't start too bad either.
No time for that.
Who's the enemy? Search, search, search. Are we still on the time? What was these red lines? Pokeball Boy, thanks for subscribing. That's a great name. You have $27 in your Steam. Don't know what to get. The day before. Nah, don't get that. Don't. I'm joking. I've got to say I'm joking before you might pull the trigger. Actually, you can't because I think it's $40 anyway. Maybe they discounted it already though. I don't know. Red line to the scent of the creatures makes sense. Good job we stayed away from that. And is that more hostile? Shall I try and ride these ones as well? Whoa. That's cool. Still on this time. I need to hurry this along. Oh, damn. How far am I? The environment on this game, though, really is crazy. Crazy as in good. Good crazy. Oh no.
How'd they find this place? It's not on any of their patrol routes.
They're looking for us now.
Okay. You'll be fine. All right?
You can fly in the game, can you? Sweet.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Sick.
Have you seen one of these before?
No?
Don't worry. It's easy. We'll have more on us soon.
I need to stabilize him.
Don't take too long. There's an oil refinery ahead. I'll make sure the RDA come running to it. Keep them off Alman Hajir till then. You can handle this. I'll be quick.
What is that?
I see more soldiers coming. Be ready.
What? Where?
Breathe. Use your surroundings. Look for openings. The humans will stumble into your traps.
And it's explosive. Set strategic traps. Tactile ballsack holder. For my big balls. The blue ones. Alright, time to... How do I switch? I'm a proper Navi now. What's my health situation? Ah! Oh no. Still haven't blown up the other one.
I think that might be it.
I'm not done here yet. Hashir's still bleeding.
We need more likes. Get him up.
I need a medical kit. There's stores nearby. Emergency supplies in case.
I'll find it. Just hang on.
What did I have to do? Got anything up here? Am I still... Oh, I'm still on a time. 4.5 minutes. Oh, it's in here, it's in here.
Alma, I found a surprise.
Oh, here we go. It's game over. Game over for the humans. Oh, I almost thought they were gonna start chirping out the Lion King theme song then.
They're helping me.
It annoys me you can't fully ADS. Oh wait, I'm still on the time limit as well. Could do the quick heal. Now what?
That was close.
EA Sports.
Plenty of amp suits.
It's in the game.
More than I've seen around here before. One of Mercer's favorite toys. You're always quick. I'm sorry you had to face them alone.
I wasn't alone. Sutlek distracted them. And did you see that Na'vi?
Ikran are fierce and very protective of their riders. An RDA Scorpion is no match for them.
It's way deeper than that, though.
Na'vi, Dreamwalker, and human, fighting the Sky People alone. You are very brave.
That was amazing. The way you took out that thing. Thank you.
Wait. You have the mark. You are Sarentu. The storytellers, bringers of peace. My father said your clan disappeared years ago. We thought you were dead.
The Sarentu spirit is not so easy to kill.
Is the game good? I'm enjoying it. I say it's like... It's kind of similar to like Far Cry Primal, if you like that game. It's like a new updated version of Far Cry Primal with an Avatar skin on it.
I'm sorry.
Better graphics, like better overall kind of whole game. But that kind of vibe. But in the Avatar world.
My people.
Pandora. To be exact.
Not warriors, but war has come. My father still needs convincing, but he knew the Sarentu. He will listen to you. You must.
I need to get them back. The others. They should know what happened here.
Of course, I'll help with your wounded. My home tree isn't far from here. Tell them I sent you. But not all see as I do, so please don't mention my part in this. May your spirit soar with the currents of the wind.
Damn, I want to get on that.
Sutlek, another Na'vi showed up to help. Etua, from the Aranahe clan. She asked me to visit her home tree. Maybe more Na'vi will join us now.
Not likely. I tried before. It did not go so well. Their leader, Kanan, practically threw me out. He is not easily
He's not afraid of the RDA?
Rather, they have already caused him great sorrow. He will protect his people from further suffering. That I can understand. The Arane are normally united in all things, but the war has sparked some friction. Many will
How good are the graphics? Very good. I've actually got the secret graphics on right now. Well, we've got FSR 3 on. If you give me 1 sec, I could go back to native quick before we revert back to the other graphic settings. We were just testing them out. I actually forgot we had them on. If you bear with me 1 sec, I'll switch it off. I have to switch frame generation and stuff off. And I unfortunately have to close my OBS, otherwise it crashes. So if we switch that off. Just give me 1 sec. It's going to be low FPS, but then what we'll do is we'll go back to the like default game settings. Thought it was 4K native now. No, so we were using FSR 3 then, but we've got these, basically there's some secret settings that you can, for a command in the game, properties. It's designed for future hardware. But we've got it unlocked just to check it out. So you'll see here, I'm basically probably going to be at like 25 to 30 FPS at 4K native with these settings. So these settings here, it says max. You can't access these unless you unlock this kind of secret setting thing. You'll just have high or ultra, very high here. Now I'm hoping... Definitely a difference with the lighting, but then look at my frame rate here. Like, you can definitely see the difference here with the max settings, but with the default ultra settings, I'll switch back to them, would be probably about 50 FPS here. 45 to 50 FPS. But yeah, it's pretty crazy seeing these settings. It's going to be more aimed, though, like we say, at future hardware. So you're looking at probably 50 series, like the, 2025 AMD nvidia cards. There's VRAM here too, almost hitting 20 gig. But yeah, this forest area here, I think the daytime definitely is where this game really shines. Like, look at it. That's crazy. Not sure the stream probably doesn't 100% do it justice, but... Even at the low FPS, it still plays fairly well, not stuttering loads. I'm just thinking of, like, when you compare this to Ark Survival, I mean, Ark Survival Ascended looks great in Unreal Engine 5, but the performance is so bad. Looks crazy. Is this with FSR 3? No, this is native 4K. It'll look a little bit softer with any upscaling. DLSS and FSR both look softer than this. But then obviously the trade-off is FPS. You have got ultra quality on this though, so ultra quality is not really so much of a difference. Quality, you'll kind of notice it a bit more, but with ultra quality, you don't gain too much FPS. So if we had that switch on here, you probably will gain like 15 FPS. I want to say, like in that region. So if we put DLSS, if we put the ultra quality on. So even that does, I can see a slight difference in the image, like more so on this stuff here. You see this here? This kind of tree with the like moss on it. But what's that giving us? 10 FPS? So it's obviously somewhat better, but it's a compromise between not ruining the image too much, but also giving you some frames. Arch quality should be DLAA. I don't think it is, though, because we're getting 10 FPS. You wouldn't be gaining 10 FPS with DLAA. You know, we can gain as much as 15 FPS. I don't think you'd be gaining that with DLAA. But you have these other settings here. Bias upscaling, which is based on the fixed rendering solution, but in addition, biases towards 4K output. Yeah, so I've got it on fixed, so upscaling is based on a fixed rendering resolution, so it stays at that. It's not like dynamic or anything. It doesn't really say what it is, but we do gain 10 to 15 FPS with that, so it must be scaling to some extent. Because then with quality, we gain like another 10 on top of that. There's definitely not as good as native, like looks-wise. %7% CPU content. Because I mean, 4K by itself is not a CPU based. It's more GPU bound at 4K, so naturally you lower the resolution, then you naturally go more CPU. You know, if I go 8K, it'll use even less CPU. Noticing a little bit of pop-in, though, on some of these trees. And some of the environment kind of pops in a bit. I think I can hear... Is there a drill over here? Something's going on. What do you reckon?
Got some kind of underground unit here. A drill, maybe.
Underground drill. Oh, I got it. It's a vertical shaft sinking machine, a VSM.
You just made that up.
Did not. They drill for minerals with those. It's all cool and enclosed. Damaging the water pump and sorting machinery will make it a lot less cool, though, and force the VSM to surface.
Is there another guy up close? Can I switch to the weapon? Okay, I can. Cool. That didn't even do much damage, did it? Whoa. Okay, this has not gone to plan, really, has it? Oh my god. I can't heal. Oh! Is this maybe a level that's out of my retry? felt like maybe it's outside of my... Where can I respawn? Because I think the humans were fine, but the... those robots... wrecking me. The largest tree... Where's the mission? What's the mission now, then? Is it all the way back there? That was level 6. How do I know that? Did it say it in the top left? I didn't see because the overlay. How do I... Can I just fast travel anywhere? There's the mission. I've only got one respawn point, so it was there, was it? Ah, yeah, level 6. So it's kind of split up between... It's like Assassin's Creed, isn't it, type? You got each place split up into the different levels. What I'm going to do is... I'm just going to quickly restart the game just to get rid of the... Get rid of the secret settings, so we go back to just what the default settings are. We did obviously have a look earlier, but I'll just switch back to that now and just maybe play through a little bit in native. Now that we've seen the seen those secret settings. I'm hoping actually, I don't know where it's going to have saved it. It does autosave, but I just don't really notice when it does it. So now, if we just do... we want to switch this off. So, switch... So I think what you I think maybe what you're referring to DLAA would effectively be just this setting. So you've got no scaling like this. That's what you're referring to, not ultra quality. So you could just set DLAA technically here. You just have DLSS on, but with no scaling. So you've got the scaling off here. But we're back to what the original settings are. So you'll notice that the max setting is now disappeared, but we've still got everything maxed ultra. So basically some are ultra, some are high, some are very high instead of max, pretty much. We'll probably will still struggle to hit 60 natively, consistently at least. You see, if I do think there is a little bit of a there definitely is a graphical difference between those two. It's probably easier to see side by side, though. Try and get the overlay working. There we go. Didn't really notice any latency either with the frame generation on. What's the easiest way to get over the... Is it to go back up? Try and go back up here. What's happening? Oh no. What was that, like a wolf? Clean kill. Where did it go? We did kill it somehow, but... It's over there. What's the way here, do you reckon? Go around that way. FPS definitely drops when we're near the waterfall, looking at it. Let me just run up this. Oh no. The vines. We can use those vines, can we? Down the scenic route. You mean these vines? Those vines? Oh, I thought you meant the other ones. I need to get up there. No! I'm not sure I can make that jump. Can I make that? Oh. Avatar legs. Those feet. Look at those toes. Look at the gap. Damn, bruh. What's this telling me? Look at that, though. Beautiful. Can we climb this? Do it. Grab it. Grab it. Oh. I'm getting there. Will I be able to test Callisto Protocol? I don't know. I've played it loads of times. It's got quite a few videos on it. Is there something specific? Have I got to go up in the tree? How do we get round? How did I get round? I'm not sure that's a legit... Hold space? Yeah, I was holding space. Doesn't feel like to me it wants you to go that way. $4K. Can't believe the 4090 is only managed 50 to 60. Yeah, but have you seen this game? Look at it. Got ray tracing on as well. To climb the ropes, you need to do a quest to go out further. We've done the quest. I've already been here, look. We've been out here. I'm trying to just get over here, though. We have been round there. I thought maybe we went through where all the, Oh, I can just fast travel here. Let's just do that. I just forget the way we went. Oh, this is the fire. Wait, do we want to jump down there? Yeah, we do. Oh no, not those things again. Modern trees. These trees, though. Compare these trees to Starfield trees. You know the Starfield trees? On, what is it? New Atlantis. These trees are 10 out of 10. Oh dear. No, they ain't. No. I mean, 10 out of 10 compared to Starfield trees. Starfield trees are like a 1 out of 10. Oh, they get attacked by animals. Like the Starfield trees are all just like flat. They look like plastic. Where have we got to go? So that plant looks like, is it freezing me or something? I'm not quite sure what it's doing. Doesn't look like it's hurting me. Did I like Resident Evil 7? Which one's that? Is that the one where you're in the house? Oh, that's not very descriptive. You're in the house with the, like, old lady crawling around. Well, there's old lady in a wheelchair. And then the ship at the end. Scan it. Scan it. That one. Yeah, it's alright. It's not my favourite one, but... favourite one's probably Resident Evil 2. I prefer the third-person Resident Evils than the first. The remake, yeah, the remake's great. Oh, we got to go a long way. Oh, wait, what? I just shoot the plant. I just shot the plant that exploded and killed the animal. Superior meat. Oh yeah, I should eat, yeah. You're right. I feel like that bar is kind of a little bit... It's not very, It's not very clear when it's there. I always miss it. There's a long old way to go, isn't it? I'm going to sneeze. Sound like a printer. Oh, look at this here. Look at it. Let's just appreciate it. No, don't ruin it. Don't ruin my fun. Bless me, thanks. God, that would take a lot of arrows. It's friendly. I'm just testing. I'm testing the friendship. That's all. Going to work. Naveen, see you later. Oh no. Oh, what we got here? Time to get the big boy out. Is he about to fight an animal? Oh, they've got one in a cage. It's like Jurassic Park. If I let that thing out, though, it's probably going to attack me, isn't it? What level? What level is this area? Do I want to make this mistake again? What level are we? I think we're all right. Level 3. I want to take the people out first. The jig's up. Oh yeah, I mean this is much easier than the other one. Is this thing gonna... Run. Is it going to go for me? But maybe I might get some... Oh, there's some stuff here. Still not near this objective. This is like a new Far Cry game. No, I mean it's Avatar, but it's fairly. It's got like a Far Cry vibe to it. Oh damn, that ain't good. Almost there. Do you want to look at? Yeah, we were saying earlier, it's kind of like Far Cry Primal vibe, more than the other ones. Oh, look at that! Is it the big tree? This is 4K native, yeah. On your 600. Yeah, I mean, you 1080p. You've got FSR 3 in this, so you'll be able to use that.
Look, a real foreign.
Who's talking?
God not knows what he's doing.
That's a cool looking tree. What do we do? Just gotta go. We made it.
You, stranger! I've not seen your kind before. What clan are you?
They look odd.
Adua invited me here.
They look odd, excuse me?
What's that on your face?
It is the mark of the Sarentu. And yet the Sarentu we once knew did not defy Ewa with scraps from the Sky People.
It's all I know. They stole us when we were children.
They have stolen many things. You were gone a long time. And you are young. Has your spirit been molded by the Sky People? Or do you remember the ways of your clan?
Shoo! Put that away. Sharp eyes. A Sarentu's gaze. But yours is heavy. Let home tree be a
Psychological horror, survival horror.
We will put some color in your cheeks.
Uh,
your clothes at the very least. You will pick up
is scarier. What games are we talking?
Their stories. They loved our silk
Survival horror, what like?
Smell of dye, my own.
What even is? What does that fall in? Like Last of Us? Is that a survival horror?
Let me take the Sarentu. The poor child knows nothing of our ways.
Like zombie type survival thing?
Go.
I would say it's is that a horror? Talk about Resident Evil. Oh. Which one's the survival horror?
I really must speak more with Atua's father about the resistance.
Later, my young. Here's our Uluk Ektan, our clan.
Resident Evil and Last. I'd say Resident Evil's is more horror. I wouldn't really say Last of Us is horror personally. Like it doesn't have.
Besides,
It doesn't have the same. You know how horror kind of suspenses you for jump scares and stuff like Resident Evil does. I wouldn't say like Last of Us doesn't do that. That's more just like thriller, isn't it? Look at this place in here.
It has been an age since we had Sarentu around here. Your people certainly made life more interesting. One time, they told us a tale about the rare mating rituals of the giant Zakru. Apparently, it can take
Still mechanics. Yeah, but I thought horror was just determined of like that genre of horror. Like I wouldn't say Last of Us was horror.
Many lives hosted your ancestors as our guest before you. And there was not one Sarentu who could resist how
Is this
our
with any
dies
upscaling? No, this is native 4K.
Come, see my weavers.
Like what other games fall into that survival
Let
horror?
us see your latest. Gorgeous silk, is it not? Not as sturdy as it once was. Not since the Kinglor flowers closed. But still,
Outlast, yeah.
you will not find better. Stronger than Zakru will, I promise you that. And you know how the Zezwa love to brag. Koranu is quite the weaver. She will help you out. Anything you need.
Yes, please take my mind off this. I've been working on it for hours, and it's still not quite where I want it.
You see, now is the time for beauty, for art. Speaking of which...
Nefika will adore this color.
Yeah, but does... I guess it just falls into that game genre, but I just wouldn't class it as a horror, like, personally.
And with a Sarentu, no less. Exciting, is it not?
Another lost soul for you to guide over the rocky ravines of life.
Yeah, layers of fit. Yeah, like Dead Space is kind of like Dead Space leans into the horror way more than like Last of Us does.
You will not let this one fill your head with
Same as Callisto Protocol, isn't it?
the heart of the Arane is taste.
I guess maybe for some people it's terrifying.
He is the very best cook. He knows it too. Are you on your... And here, my dear friend, Kitangi.
Nafika.
Graphics on the character models are really good as well.
Already.
A necessity, I should think. Look at these clothes. Pitiful. Rough and prickly like a hermit bud. You lack the grace of your ancestors. They knew how to dress.
Rough and prickly is what I'm used to.
You said mechanics.
Well, now you will shine brightly.
Are you talking to me or?
Rainforest with our collars.
No, I never said mechanics. I'm thinking of it from a pure just like vibe of the game, apart like instead of technicalities.
You will be hard to swallow.
Sternbeast? Can this child track? I've done okay so far.
Okay. What do we think of okay? Do you thrive on okay?
Don't know how inventory makes it horror. Well, when you're on Last of Us and you look in the inventory and you've got nothing, you've got no bandages, you've got no ammo, it becomes quite horrific.
E2 will be there. But do not
When you open that backpack and there's nothing in there, that's when the horror starts.
On my own too. A respectful hunt will show Katnat. You remember the ways of the people.
But in that theory, Warzone is a horror because, you know, you drop, you've got a team of 4 on you, and all you've got is a pistol, you pick up a gun, and it's some useless 12-time scope sniper. That is a horror. Like, that turns into a horror very quickly. You know, when you can hear them running around, you got a team of 4 on you. That's as far as I'm concerned, that's a horror. You're trying to drop shot people, no scope drop shot with a sniper. Before you know it, you're in the gulag. Before you know it, you're getting teabagged in the gulag, you know. Pokeball boy. It's a bit of a tongue twister. Thanks for the $1.99. I appreciate it. When you get and spend skill points, it raises level. Yeah, I admittedly I'm pretty bad at keeping up with the skill points in games normally, but I'll do that now. Base energy, smashed it. Thanks for the super chat though, I appreciate it. What else should I do? What other ones? You can now carry twice as many regular. Oh yeah, I have that. Alright, that's all of it.
She thinks I can impress Katnat if I show him I can hunt properly.
They sent you on a hunt?
I feel like it
It's okay.
I feel like it's not very obvious when I earn skill points, or am I just missing it? On the UI, I'm not picking it up.
And Katnat should honor that. Come back to HQ anytime you like, alright? You are not alone, and there is much to do here.
Too lazy to read. Yeah, I'm a little bit like that as well. I end up getting through the game and I've got like 20 skill points. I spend them all at once. When the game gets super difficult and I'm dying loads, I then do the skill points. I think, maybe I should do that.
You there. Come. Sky people, just along the river. They are like any unwelcome guest. They go where they wish, leave a huge mess, and move on. This time, however, it was just one of them, alone on a small island with a large...
So it's like Alan Wake, I guess, is survival horror as well, isn't it?
Strange, yes? Have we allowed them to become braver?
A lone human? Are they still where you saw them?
Oh, this human learned quickly. They were chased off. They ran away screaming, and I had a hearty chuckle at that. Nevertheless, I worry what enticed a human to that place.
New quest.
Tough as Viper Wolf claws,
Right.
this one.
I've just realised the time, guys. I've got to go. But I'll... it's been fun playing this, though. We'll definitely check it out. I probably won't... I don't know if I'll be streaming it the week, and I'm not sure I'll have time. I'll try and get some videos out, though. Over the weekend. I'll be back on Monday. Probably, maybe try check this out with an XTX or something. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. If you're enjoying any of the content. And I'll... hope you guys have a good weekend. And I'll catch you on Monday.